at Scania, both for intercity coaches like the Metrolink, which we are seeing here today, as well as for city buses. And we have the same on the trucks. We have one team for off-road and one other team for on-road. And our fifth team is the gensets, also the gensets and marine engines. They are all different teams because the customers in these segments have different needs. And you have to understand the customer's business to be able to deliver the right product. Otherwise, it's no use. We have to understand the demands and deliver the TOE to our customers. Otherwise, they will not buy Scania.
As a newcomer, are you planning to come out with any kind of extended warranty scheme?
We have already extended warranty scheme on the driveline, for instance. So,
how many years?
Up to 3 years on the driveline.
Not for the full vehicle?
Not for the full vehicle. You can buy that, as we call it, repair and maintenance contract.
Right. In terms of spare parts, how fast we can get the replacement parts?
Yeah, we have a central warehouse in Bangalore. So that's packed with Scania parts at the moment, and the delivery time to Chennai, what can it be, overnight? I would say. So in Bangalore we have, what is it, Suresh? 10,000 part numbers? Yeah. Around 10,000 part numbers, and that's more than enough to keep Scania on the road. You know, one secret with Scania is that we have very few components to manufacture our products. Actually, on the chassis side, 70% of the chassis is common between the truck and the bus, using the same components. That's one of the secrets why Scania is one of the most profitable manufacturers in the world. We don't use as many components as our competitors. Say, for instance, Mercedes and Benz, that's two different modular systems, double amount of components. And to have a lot of components is very expensive.
The Bangalore plant will send the buses in CBU condition?
Yeah.
Or do you tie with the bodybuilders?
No, they will be complete buses. Actually, the Metrolink is the first fully built intercity coach Scania has ever produced. Otherwise, we have used bodybuilders. But now this bus is manufactured 100% by Scania. It's the first one. It's a world premiere for Scania doing that, and we do it in India.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why did you choose to do that? Sorry, this month. Why did you choose to do that in this month?
Yeah, as I told you, India is the biggest bus market in the world. It is like that. With this kind of population, you know, it must be. The railways are not that well developed, and to drive on go on the railways is not very comfortable. And 80% of the passenger transport in India is done on the road. So India that's why we are here. It's because it's the biggest market in the world. And it will also come on the trucks, I think, when you see the infrastructure is developing. Today we cannot use the speed. So the Scania average speed in Europe is 70 kilometers per hour. And here in India we drive 40 kilometers per hour. And a typical Indian truck is driving 19 kilometers per hour in average between Chennai and Bangalore. But with, for instance, the introduction of a GST in India, then you don't have to stop at the borders any longer. You can go all the way from the harbor of Chennai to Bangalore with the container and back without being stopped at the border and harassed one or the other way as they are today. That's a major improvement, and that together with the infrastructure, so when we have a highway, the corridor ready between Chennai and Bangalore, then you will do that trip very fast. It's only 350 kilometers. And with a corridor, the industrial corridor in place, you will do that with a truck in, say, 4 or 5 hours. Should be. Then you need to improve efficiency also on both ends. So you don't have to stand and wait for a container. You know, you have laws here in India or in certain states that is saying that you can only register 1 trailer per truck. That's a disaster in a logistical concept. You should have at least 2.5 trailers per truck. So you have 2 standing waiting and 1 running all the time. Then you have flow. Then you can get efficiency, up productivity, and down with the cost. India has, comparable with the United States, $71 billion higher logistical cost. Why? That $71 billion could be used somewhere else to build the society. And it's all due to this high, efficient bureaucracy at the borders and in both ends of a logistical flow, both for the bus operators and everyone. Why is it so bureaucratic?
Food products,
Yeah. You know, I normally take my favorite example with the food value chain in India. You know, India is the most fertile country in the world, producing all kinds of groceries. But 30% of it is rotting in the value chain from the farmer to the supermarket. 30%. If that didn't happen, that's because of no speed and no cooling capacity, bad cold chain, and no storage. If that is improved, no one have to starve in India, first of all, plus that India should be the biggest exporter of food in the world.
How is your body building different from the typical bodybuilding by other shops?
Each body is different, has to use a different technique. We use U-ropes, connecting the body with the chassis. That's one technique, but mainly it's in the welding and that we fulfill the R66 test demands, meaning that that's the R66 2.0, what will be, we are fulfilling today what will be mandatory in Europe 2017. So we are ahead of Europe with Metrolink.
So is this the future model of manufacturing buses without having an external body builder?
Yeah, I think so. Because if you should produce a safe product where the body is totally integrated with all the systems in the chassis, you have to produce it in-house. It will also be much more demands on crash testing, rollover testing and things like that, fire suppression testing than it is right now. It will come in a new bus code. Yeah. So it will be very tough for small bodybuilders to survive.
You have the collaboration with the Chinese company for one of the buses.
Yeah.
So are you bringing that also to India?
No.
What is the price the person is traveling by Metrolink from Chennai to Kochi?
Approximately it should be between 1,300 to 1,500.
This is a regular cost or a differential cost?
Pardon?
Person traveling by Volvo.
Yeah, it's going to be differently priced.